Hello dear friends, and welcome to this week's vlog. I know I haven't vlogged much over the past few months, but to be honest, there really hasn't been much to film. So instead, for the next few videos, I decided I'm going to share a recap of a few of the things that have happened over the past few months. Winter tends to be a slow time for me. January and February drag by, and my calendar is super sparse. Most of my days are spent working behind the scenes in my business, planning for the new year, getting organized, and rolling out any new projects, products, or packages. So I'm actually going to start this video back in December of 2020, where I had the pleasure of photographing Lisa. Now, Lisa is a social media strategist, and she is freaking awesome. She's actually been helping me with my social media strategy. She rented this beautiful space in downtown Mystic, and it was so on brand for her. Every room was decorated beautifully, and the living room and dining room actually had this mauvey pink on the walls, which is her brand colors, so it worked perfectly. And it also had the coolest bathtub I think I have ever seen. And you'll notice when I'm taking the photos in the bathroom with the bathtub, I ended up switching up my lighting halfway through. The scene itself was just so cool. She was in that pink suit, she had the champagne in her hand with the cool tin bathtub, and the lighting I was using at the time just didn't feel dramatic enough. It was just too flat. So I ended up changing it and putting on an attachment onto my light so that it created more of a spotlight effect. And I really just loved the way the pictures came out after I did that. They really popped, and it gave it that little bit of flair and drama that I was looking for. But we had so much fun on the shoot together, and I definitely encourage you to check out Lisa. She is seriously awesome, and she's always giving great tips on how to grow your social media. January brought with it lots of stress, changes, and so much snow. I had planned to take the first week off in January. However, my parents both ended up getting extremely ill from COVID. And since my husband and I had briefly seen them back in December 30th of 2020, we ended up having to go into quarantine ourselves. Luckily, because we had taken precautions, we didn't end up getting sick, but those first 3 weeks of January were so scary as we were waiting to see how my parents ended up faring. They both got super ill, had to go to the hospital. It was terrible. But luckily, they both pulled through. They're doing great, and I am so grateful, as I know so many other families and people were not that lucky. The other big change that January brought was that we moved. I don't want to get into too much detail because we might actually be moving back at the end of this year, but just the move itself definitely brought a lot of change with it. We only moved about an hour from where we had previously been living, but it feels like a completely different world. One of the best parts about moving, however, is that I now have my own office. I am beyond excited to have my own workspace, and this cute little office even has built-in bookshelves. So I have spent a good week or so unpacking, moving furniture around, and rearranging, and I think I rearranged those bookshelves at least 20 times. Another thing that January brought was so much snow. Here in New England, there's actually a specific path that many of the storms follow. And funny enough, we ended up moving from one end of the path to the other. So we got hammered by snow all month long. But this year, I really tried to just enjoy the snow. I spent many a day just looking out the window and watching the snow fall. There is something so magical and cozy about being inside with a hot drink and watching the snow fall outside the window. One of the things that I'm the most excited about in our new place is that I've actually been able to set up a window seat. I've been dreaming of a window seat for years now. It's not exactly as I imagined, and the window does overlook the parking lot, but I don't even care. I have spent so many days sitting in this spot, staring out the window, and just enjoying the space. Another perk of moving is it's given us the opportunity to explore all of the new places around us. While I do still feel lost and kind of out of place in our new town, I have enjoyed exploring all of the new spaces and parks around us, and there are so many. With the pandemic raging on, it has been hard to really get a feel for where we are now, and I'm honestly not sure if we like living here. I think it's going to take a while to really decide if we like it or not. It's hard to feel like you're a part of the community when you can't really leave your house. But we're really looking forward to the summer when things start opening up again and we can go out and try new restaurants and go to some of the shops and breweries that are nearby. Even though moving has been scary, we're trying to look at it as an opportunity to just expand our horizons, meet some new people, and grow. I know it will take time to get settled and comfortable, but right now I'm just trying to take it day by day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.